Hey everyone, so this is going to be my trying to conceive cycle 1, first cycle on Clomid. And I think I'm up to like cycle 13 or something like that since I've started. But first cycle on Clomid. And I'm just going to tell you what's going on with me in this month and what I'm doing. So back in December, I went to the doctor and I said, hey, I don't think I'm ovulating since my DNC. Like something just seems off. I can't feel it coming anymore. And I wasn't getting pregnant. It was 6 months post DNC. So he ran some blood work and my cycle day 3 blood work was great. And then he pulled me back and said my cycle day 21 has come back and it came back at a level of 6.4. So you want to be greater than 15 in order to qualify for that you ovulated. So 6.4 showed that I was right. I wasn't ovulating. And it could just mean that I didn't ovulate that month and we did blood work that month and caught it. All women at some point during their life will have an anovulatory month where we just randomly don't ovulate one cycle. But I feel like it's been more than one cycle consecutively that I'm not ovulating. So at that point we decided that we would do Clomid, and it was perfect. The day of my doctor's appointment, I showed up. It was the first day of my cycle, which was January 20th. So it meant I could start my Clomid right away and I didn't have to wait. So I started Clomid 50 milligrams on cycle day 3 and went to cycle day 7. Some people do cycle day 5 to 9, but with how my doctor saw it, he said 3 to 7 was great. So I will also go for blood work again on cycle day 21, which will actually be cycle day 22 because it'll be February 10th because February 9th is a Sunday. And then hopefully it worked. So Clomid was great. I really haven't had any huge side effects from it. I noticed the hot flashes and sensitivity to light. And since I've stopped taking it, which was on Sunday, I noticed I'm a little more weepy over the silliest things. Like I watched Sister Act last night, or Sister Act 2 last night, and I've seen that movie so many times and I know what's going to happen. And I pretty much cried the entire movie, which is unlike me. But I haven't been grumpy or anything, which has been quite nice. So the Clomid's been great. I'm also taking a prenatal and some extra folic acid. And whenever we have sex, I also use pre-seed. So that's pretty much where I'm at with the Clomid stuff. I am charting, and I'm just going to show how I chart. So I also use my phone, and I have an app in that I document everything. But I also like to keep a hard paper copy, especially now that we're 15 months into this. I like to be able to go into the doctor's office and give him my papers and say, photocopy this, look at it, instead of me reading off my phone. And maybe when I do that, things get miscommunicated. So this is easy. There's no ability to lose track of what I'm doing. And they can have a copy. So I just have it in a binder, and it's my trying to conceive pregnancy, whatever. I'm very type A and I like to be organized. So I just have it all in like plastic sheets just like this, and I have it all, I made this chart all up myself. So the current place where I'm at right now is right here. I don't know if you can read that, but the first column is the date, then I have cycle day, period, OPK, pre-seed, sex, Clomid, progestogen, date and level, pregnancy test, and Provera. So whenever I get my progestogen taken, I will document what day I did it on and what my level came back at. I also document which days I took Clomid. And in the event that I get up to 35 days and I don't have a positive pregnancy test, then my doctor will prescribe Provera, which will induce a menstrual cycle, so we can up my dose of Clomid and move on to the next cycle. Our plan is to only do Clomid for 3 cycles. After 3 cycles, I do not want to do any more, so I'll do 50, 100, and then 150, and if that doesn't work, I would really like to continue on and try Femera or letrozole. Being on Clomid long term can have some serious side effects, and it cannot. It depends on every woman in your body, but I rather not take the risk of cysts or decreased lining or decreased CM. So Femera actually builds up those things, which is a positive. And I wouldn't mind trying that if Clomid doesn't work. I have a feeling Clomid's going to work, but if it doesn't, then we have our plan B with medication, and I'm only doing Clomid for 3 months. So that's pretty much my cycle. I'm going to do another video, so wait for that and check it out, all about pre-seed. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a fertility-friendly lubricant, so I will have a more in-depth video on that. But this is my current cycle, and I'm glad I have some followers following me, and you know, make sure to like my page, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and what else? And leave a comment or question if you have any, okay? So it was nice seeing you guys again, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye!